What is it with rock stars thinking this entire planet is some sort of all-you-can-eat, booty-groping sexual smorgasbord? Let me tell you my story. Back in 1987, I was a huge Beastie Boys fan. I even had a scrapbook with articles about them, their producer Rick Rubin, and their DJ Hurricane. When my mother took a photo of me, I even struck a Beastie pose. I even got caught up in that whole Volkswagen badge fashion, which Beastie Boy Mike D started. Me and my friend Jeremy Weinstein crowbarred this one off a gutted Volkswagen in his street, and I wore it around my neck. A la the Beasties Mike D, MCA and Ad Rock, me and Jeremy Weinstein and another friend George Weinberg gave ourselves Beastie-style tags. George Weinberg was 3Dub, as in 3 Ws, as in Women Want Weinberg. Jeremy Weinstein was Fido, preempting Lil Bow Wow by about 10 years, and I was Advert Def V-Dub Mega Blast, which was a hybrid of every word I'd ever read on the back of a rap album cover. Now, 3Dub, myself Advert Def V-Dub Mega Blast, and a few other kids put a Beastie-style crew together to perform live at school concerts. But being a rapper at Yeshiva College wasn't always easy. I used to wear this back patch featuring the Beastie Boys' touring buddies Public Enemy. Now, it's no big deal, but this kid in my class, Ronen Koniarski, had read in Time magazine that one of the guys in Public Enemy, Professor Griff, had made all these anti-Jewish remarks. So he started hassling me about wearing the back patch. And he even blew up the Time magazine article really big and hung it on the school notice board to try to get everyone to turn against me. You know, I tried to tell the kids today just how loathed rap music was back then, and about how before Faith No More, people into metal and people into rap were like Serbia and Croatia. But they just stare at me blankly and say, yeah, sure, Gramps. They don't know what it was like to have to fight for your right to party. I remember I was once at this scout jamboree and these AC/DC bogans started pushing me around when they found out I was into the Beastie Boys. Another time I was wearing a Def Jam baseball cap on the tram. Def Jam was the Beasties' record label. And this metalhead pulled it off, ripped it and threw it on the floor. Apparently the metal community hated the Beastie Boys because they stole the guitarist from Slayer for their No Sleep Till Brooklyn track or something like that, which I could never quite understand. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is I'd put in the hard yards for the Beastie Boys. And how do they reward a loyal and dedicated fan? I'll tell you how. By conspiring to steal my girlfriend during their 1992 Check Your Head Australian tour. This is the lounge in Swanson Street, Melbourne. Incidentally, the guy who's the managing director is a Scientologist, but that's another story. I was standing right here with my girlfriend at the time when I spotted across the room DJ Hurricane, the Beastie Boys' very own waxing and scratching DJ, sipping on a drink. If I recall correctly, atop his head sat a Kangol beret. Around his neck, a fat gold rope. Summoning all my courage, we approached him. And instantly he started to check out my girlfriend. He told her she was beautiful and asked her what country she was born in. He said she was the most beautiful girl he'd met on the tour. It was pretty insulting. If he tried to pick her up behind my back, that's one thing. But in his eyes, I obviously posed such little threat to his hip-hop manhood, he didn't mind having a crack at her right in front of my face. I would have put a cap in his ass right there, except he offered us free tickets to the following night's concert and backstage passes to meet the Beasties. So I said, cool. The next night, the Beastie Boys went off, although they didn't play any of the cool offensive stuff from their first album because they'd become Tibetan monks or some shit by this stage. Then, after the show, me and my girlfriend were taken backstage. DJ Hurricane led me into the Beastie Boys dressing room. There they were, Ad Rock, MCA and Mike D. My girlfriend wasn't allowed in, with Hurricane offering some lame-ass excuse about the Beasties not wanting to be overcrowded. As he pushed me forward, I noticed him exchanging some knowing looks and signals with the Beasties, as if to say, can you get this guy off my hands whilst I bust a move on his girlfriend in the other room? I would have put a second cap in his ass, except I was meeting the Beastie Boys. I decided to break the ice. I said,
great comfort.
Mike D said,
yeah.
Like I was the most annoying person in the world. I said,
I've liked you guys forever.
Mike D said,
Yeah.
I said,
Your latest album was really cool.
then he looked at me and said,
Yeah, man. We travel the world and we hear this shit everywhere, so why don't you tell us a bit about you? What's in you?
what's in me? I didn't quite know what he was getting at. Well,
I go to uni.
No, man, what are you about? What's in you?
I like music. That's what I spend all my money on.
No, man, I mean, what do you feel? What's in you?
I had no idea
What's
what he
in
was
you?
going on about, although it was becoming pretty apparent that I didn't know what was in me. Was this what's in you? Some new hip-hop lingo that had yet to trickle down to Melbourne? I thought I'd have a final stab. I knew Ad Rock and MCA were Jewish, and Mike D was half Jewish, so I said,
I'm Jewish, like you guys.
Ad Rock turned to look at me.
I'm not Jewish.
Then DJ Hurricane and my girlfriend came back into the room. She looked a little weird. Everyone said goodbye to each other, and we left. As we walked back to the car, I asked my girlfriend what had happened.
What happened?
Nothing.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
So nothing happened?
No, John, nothing happened, okay?
Okay.
But it was clear to all and sundry. Despite my years of devotion, despite buying all their singles, all their albums, most of their 12 inches, and a picture disc, DJ Hurricane had tried to bust a move on my girlfriend. My girlfriend. Big mistake. Huge mistake. Because in a cosmic display of karmic justice, dealt with wrath and fury, in 1998, DJ Hurricane was replaced with a new DJ, Mixmaster Mike.
We're just three MCs and one DJ, and we be getting down with no delay. So Mixmaster Michael, what you got to say?
Now you might think, with Hurricane out of the picture, everything's fine with me. But I'm a once bitten, twice shy type of guy. And if you think I'm going to risk this type of shit going down again, you got rocks in your head. Mixmaster Mike, are you there?
What's up, everybody in Australia?
How are the Beastie Boys? What are you guys up to?
We're all separately working on things right now, but right now it's like we're doing our thing, and hopefully something's gonna come out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Now, next time you see the Beastie Boys, can you ask them what's in you?
What was that again? No, say that again.
Don't worry. Now listen, I need you to take this oath, and I'd like to stress that it's legally binding.
Okay. Ready? Okay, I, Mixmaster Mike, solemnly swear that I will not bust a move, get busy with, or give up the booty to any female companion of John Safran.
It's actually Safran, but thanks for taking the oath anyway. I feel a lot more secure now, Mixmaster Mike.
Okay, you got a TV show that you take that when rock stars come to your show, they have to take an oath to not pick up on your girlfriend. Is that right?
No, not rock stars, just Beastie Boy DJs.
So what's...
Yep, don't worry about it. Just if you see me with a girl, back off, man. I've been burnt before.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
Did you know, shortly after the Beastie Boys concert, John's girlfriend dumped him, citing emotional immaturity.